And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Mississippi is on top 3-0. Striding into the box, Logan Tanner. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Brandon Pimentel.
Into the box, Brandon Pimentel. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 9, the left fielder.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Into the box now, Jordan, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
He singled to open up the ball game. The 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So now to the plate, Jordan Westbrook. Popped him up. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up and nothing productive comes out of that.
Now to the plate, Tanner Allen. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Jake Mulholland enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Stepping in now, Justin Foss, and he fouls this one off. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 0-1 on its way. And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And that one is gone. on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Standing in now, Josh Hatcher. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
In now, Cameron James.
Cameron.
Shot toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
To the plate now, Logan Tanner. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
At the plate now, Brandon Pimentel. Line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Number 4.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Jordan. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
I thought this was getting ugly when they scored double digits in runs, but they tack on a couple more here to make it an even dozen. You're going to win about 99% of the games when you score 12 runs. Simple as that.
Garrett Richards enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. At the plate, Jake Mayer. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Every team would be happy if they could produce 10 runs over the course of 2 games, but they've gone double digits in 1 inning. I think it's safe to say that this thing is out of reach.
Stepping in now, Jordan Westbrook, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Now this gets all the way to the wall, and the throw in gets away from him, and he will score now from first, and the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him.
Tanner Allen.
Into the box, Tanner Allen, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. McDowell is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before things change dramatically as they explode for 11 here to really open things up. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Mississippi leads it 14-0. Settling in now, Troy Clay, and this at-bat marks the beginning of his big league career. An exciting moment for him.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late-round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope, outside.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Into the corner and slicing foul. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Allen.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
In now, Alex Gary. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mayer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So stepping in, Ryan Hogan. And as you could imagine, the butterflies are fluttering as this is his first major league at-bat.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Striding in once again, Justin Foss. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Casey is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The first baseman.
So striding forward now, Josh Hatcher. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. It's last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
The third baseman, number 6.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron James.